Myself is Mohammed Raziuddin, which is I'm working in Northern Land Council in the top end, Darwin. And my position over here is the Information Communication Technology Operations and Infrastructure Manager. The Northern Land Council is an indigenous organization, which is the largest organization in the top end, which is taking care about the Aboriginal land and rights. And this is across Northern Territory. We have 8 different offices across Northern Territory. And ICT is the area where we have the basic infrastructure. Everything is in the head office, which is serving in the head office itself 150 staff, and across all NLC is around 350 plus staff is there. And of course, all the other projects like OpManager for me, because this is happening with one of the users. We consider every user as a manager for us, and sometimes the users say that our network PC is slow or network performance slow. So we monitor with the Ethernet, and we have make sure that how the packets are, the OpManager is giving its own reports, so we know very well. Yeah, when I started in the operations in the network, initially when I was having that, we were using a Cisco network where I have to use the Cisco work as the software that makes a GUI base. Otherwise, I have to use as a Cisco command line base. It was very difficult for me to generating reports in all this area. So ManageEngine, I deployed it as an OpManager, and after that, I integrated with that devices. It was easy, presentable for the layman, a manager, or in the higher management as a graphical interface. How many devices are being up and running like 24/7, and what is the CPU usage, what is the memory usage, what kernel is being used, and how the traffic is network congestion. This was a graphical report presentation in OpManager was excellent. However, I was unable to generate the reports from other products. Yes, the other products also, they have that, but it was not maybe for me to use as a deployment level. I was not having that skill set, but whereas a ManageEngine. So in OpManager, this is the best. Every day morning, because we have right now 110 VMs in our environment. So every day morning, I used to get my inbox that the server's availability report and disk usage. This I am looking for, that is in the drive is getting why it is being disk is growth is simultaneously happening. So these are the reports, is my favorite reports in the OpManager. The network utilization, I have interface with the WAN interface and getting the WAN performance. Also what we are getting is including from endpoint to the network level also. This is area where we are getting is because of the bandwidth and the performance. This will giving us also some time, if it is a workstation is suspicious and it is packets are keep on throwing it, are suspicious things happening. Also, we figure out it's some occasion that why this is being happening, and from that particular workstation, the traffic is huge. So based on that, we will generate a ticket to the technician to go and look on that area. My first product, which was using as an OpManager, it was essential for me to get what's happening around in the network. It was a challenges arises that what's happening. There was so many things that the help desk team was raising a request that this is the issue and this is the area where it was getting a challenge for me to generate a reports on looking the events log and all this area, why this workstation is not responding or a device was not responding. So I was looking for the product where I went to I don't want to quote the name of the other product. It was a very complicated for me that time, and it was heavily budget-wise. It was not comparison at all. It was not ideal for that organization that time to put in that area. So we have adopted the ManageEngine, where I put in the trial version, and gradually I was able to extend for 3 months. And later on, we go for the license ones, which help me to resolve the endpoint issues and the network concern, which was raising as a performance-wise packet transfer and all this area. So that is the area where first product I have deployed in my role there. The first impression for me, it was really good, easy for deploying, like a normal person like me who was not having a product knowledge in that area, where the documents was very easy, the guidelines was easy deploying. Whereas the other product which I was comparing is that little bit I have to engage a proper consultant or a professional to get a deployment out and the training. So this makes my job, and for selecting the ManageEngine, it was excellent, and it was really successful in that environment. Since I'm using the product from year 1997, whenever I used to have an issue, I used to call the support. Even in the trial version, when I was using deployment, the support was excellent to us and it was easy. Now we have a product license and everything, so of course we have a good support